just purchased them because I wanted different editions. I do this thing where if I really like a book or a series, I feel like I need to have it in multiple editions. So, first, the Probably Smut Book Club, which is like a book club and book subscription box. They came out with these gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous exclusive editions of Icebreaker by Anna Grace. This is one of my all-time favorite romances, as well as Wildfire, which is the new release and the second book after Icebreaker. I didn't like Wildfire as much. I gave it, I think, a 3.5, and I gave Icebreaker a 4.5, but either way, these two editions are just so freaking cute. I could not pass them up. There's so many little references to the story, on the covers, and they're just so cute. I just knew I wanted them on my shelves, so. And I love the spines as well. I just think they did a really, really great job with these. So yeah, Icebreaker is about Anastasia and Nate. They go to the same college, and Nate is a hockey player. Anastasia is an ice skater. They end up having to kind of share a rink, and that's how they meet. And then Wildfire follows Russ, who is on the same hockey team as Nate, and he ends up going to this summer camp where he rekindles with a girl, Aurora, who he previously had a one-night stand with. So yeah, they're really fun contemporary romances. Again, I thought Icebreaker was a little bit better, but I've seen that if you didn't like Icebreaker, you will like Wildfire. So, I don't know. But either way, they're both gorgeous, and I'm so happy to have these covers on my shelves. So yeah. Again, these are the Probably Smut Book Club editions. I don't know if they are printing more or not. You'd have to check on their Instagram and stuff, but so cute. And then if you've watched any of my recent reading wrap-ups, you've probably heard me talk about one or multiple books in the Chestnut Spring series by Elsie Silver. I'm obsessed with this series. It's a small town romance series, and previously I've been purchasing the self-published editions that look like this. I get them from Elsie on Amazon, but recently, the series got picked up by Bloom Publishing, and so they've been coming out with these new paperbacks in Barnes & Noble and, in stores. And so when I went to Barnes last, I saw the first two books in the series, Flawless and Heartless, in the new Bloom paperbacks, and I had to get them, so I now will be collecting the series in these covers as well, because I love this series. I just finished it. I read the last book, Hopeless, and this series is so good. There's 5 books, but yeah. And I think these covers are so cute, and I love the soft matte texture. Yeah, they're all small town Canadian cowboy romances. My favorites from the series are Heartless and Reckless, but they're all really good. So, okay, those are all the books that I've already read that I just purchased. The rest of these I have not yet finished reading yet. So first we have a new release. This just came out. I pre-ordered it and it showed up a few days early. Actually, I was shocked. It showed up October 20th. this was like a hugely popular series on BookTube back in the day. And at the time, I just like wasn't really on BookTube. I wasn't big into reading, and so I never read it. But I've had the first book on my TBR for like a good year or two now. And then I saw Carrie Can Read uploaded a full spoiler, like reading vlog, reading the series, and I really wanted to watch it, but I knew I couldn't do that until I read the books. Here's the first book. So I don't really know much about what they're about. I just know they're YA, and I know there's a group of boys, and the main character's name is Blue. So it says, even if Blue hadn't been told her true love would die if she kissed him, she would stay away from boys, especially the ones from the local private school known as the Raven Boys. They only mean trouble. But this is the year that everything will change for Blue. This is the year that she will be drawn into the strange and sinister world of the Raven Boys, and the year Blue will discover that magic does exist, and the year that she will fall in love. Sorry, that sounds amazing. Sign me up. So. Next, we have a new adult romance. I randomly picked this up at Target. I was just like, I saw it in the book area. It's by HaleyJean. And it's called Pretty Reckless. And it's just this pretty pink cover. And it's the first book in the All Saints series. And I honestly know nothing about this. I saw this little text at the top of the book, and it says, hate to love him, love to hate her. And I bought it because I'm easy to please, apparently. It's pretty short. It's only like 320 pages, which it's crazy that like that's considered short nowadays, but and yeah, I think it's new adult, I'm pretty sure. It says, they say revenge is a dish best served cold. Ben Scully has had 4 years to stew on what Daria Followill did to him, and now his heart is completely iced over. He took her first kiss, and she took away the only person he ever loved. He asked her to save the rest of her firsts for him, and she walked all over his heart in stiletto heels and left it bleeding out on a bright summer day. Now everything has changed. When circumstances leave Ben homeless in his senior year, the Followills take him in as their latest shiny project. That means for the time being, he's Daria's housemate, living right across the hall. Oh, that sounds like tea. So, I love a good like second chance. Lovers to enemies, you know, love that. So I'll have to read it and see if I like it. I have only tried reading one other book from this author and I didn't really love it. I ended up like DNFing it kind of, but hopefully this one is better. Next we have a good old little vampire romance. Oh, sit that down. A good old vampire romance. I have not seen anyone talk about this. I just saw it on display at Barnes & Noble, and I immediately was drawn to the cover. It's When Life Gives You Vampires by Gloria Duke. And then I read the back, and it sounded fun, so 25-year-old Lily Baines is used to waking up hungover, overweight, and underemployed. Waking up with bangs, not so much. But when a little light necking has more serious consequences than she ever imagined, Lily's determined to get to the bottom of it, or die trying. So, she wakes up, and she's with this guy named Tristan, who has turned her into a vampire accidentally, and it just seems like, you know, like a vampire romance, but with a little bit of like a there's vampires in it, and I'm like, put it on the TBR. So we'll see how it goes. I will say I bought it, and then I got home and I went on Goodreads and I like added it to my Goodreads TBR. I like to do that whenever I buy a physical book. I'll add it to my TBR on Goodreads, and it has really low ratings on Goodreads, so now I'm a little bit scared, but we'll see. You know, Goodreads ratings are subjective, so we shall see.